Hey my babies, and how are you all doing? Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you're all doing great. Hope everywhere marama, hope everywhere stewer. Welcome back babies. Guys, do not forget to subscribe to this channel and make sure your notification bell is steadily on while at it. And also do not forget to give me a huge thumbs up and then share this video. Thank you. So you guys, it is a new week and I wish you all a very fruitful week ahead. Guys, in this vein, I opened this week in the name of violence because why? This drama right here has actually paved way for the drama we're going to be talking about all through this week. You all know over here on BB Street, whatever happens with this housemates would actually open ways for more drama to come. And it happened that the one that stirred brows is a bombshell. And you know, once a thing is like that, we're going to talk about it for a long while. What am I talking about? Should I say the housemate had a mini reunion? Is that even a mini reunion, or it is a reunion itself? Because we have more of the housemates together. The ones that were absent were actually, the equation was actually higher with the people that were present than those that were not present. You can literally count the housemate that was not there. Yes, babies, what am I talking about? Mshinshayo hosted a mini reunion in her house. Yeah. We have the likes of Nate, Nsuku, Mandy Hagan, Muzi Dembuzi, Tyrone, Swiss, Jojo. Who am I not even calling right now? See, Persitle was also there. You can see all of them in their numbers. And then, guys, the thing here is, as they actually came together, Shini actually went live on TikTok to let the fans know what is going on in her house, let the fans know the housemates that are there, let the fans know that some persons are also invited, but they are busy and all of that. Now the question is, okay, should I say this is actually a question? But the thing right here is, it is really, really stirring brows. Do you know why? It is stirring brows because the housemates who gathered together were actually dropping subtle diss. Yes, when we talk about subtle diss, you know what that means? It means that whilst they were together, they were literally throwing shades to you know who. Of course, if you want to talk about throwing shades, those housemates are throwing shades to the housemates. You know whom they always throw shades at. You know whom they always diss both in their interviews and everything. Yes, it had to do with the Sweetashley. Now, where is this coming from? It is coming from the part, okay, I think as they came together, they decided to support each other, which is actually a good thing. It's actually a nice thing to do. In fact, I actually give a huge thumbs up to this mini reunion as this, housemates to be in good terms, in as much as we know that even as they are together like this, some of them have their beef in their hearts, some of them have things going on in their hearts. But what I like is, being okay with each other, that is very good. But what is not good at all is actually being in unity just with somebody's name. What am I talking about? You guys know recently Muzi Dembuzi visited Ashley's drive, right? And then with that drive, Ashley asked a question about stealing Sweet Guluva's dance, or Sweet Guluva stealing Muzi's dance. That is what they are doing right there. So Muzi was in fact, Mshini was dancing. Mshini and Mandy were dancing. They were literally dancing that Muzi Dembuzi's song, and they were like, Muzi, this is Muzi's dance. They were doing that Sweet Guluva, that's trend for Sweet Guluva dance now. Of course, you guys know how Muzi said the song belongs to the dance step belongs to him, and then now imagine the housemates coming together and then they were doing that same dance and then tagging it the Muzi Dembuzi dance. Do you understand? What are they trying to do? They're trying to drop a subtle diss to the Sweet Guluvar song. And then that was not just it. Muzi was dancing and then Jojo came along, was dancing with him. And then he started saying Judas, Judas, Judas. Why? Because the Ashley fans calls him Judas, because of whatever happened in the house and how Ashley left the house. So now he was dancing, calling Judas, Judas. Obviously, you're giving the netizens who are watching your video a narrative that you guys are gathered in the name of Sweetashley. I don't know if you guys get it right. You are actually giving the netizens the notion that you are gathered in the name of Sweetashley, and it is giving payment at this point. There is nothing anybody would tell me for you guys to come together and actually drop a hint of the Sweetashley. It is giving pain. Now it is giving Sweetashley versus the other housemates. It is giving Sweetashley versus the 22 other housemates. These are the kind of things I see, and I be like, well, the fans are not just only the problem, the housemates are also the problem of them own self. Because you see Mimi preaching every time, you guys let this housemate be, you guys let this housemate be, but yet the housemate don't want to let themselves be. But like I will always say, last, everybody go do all right. So the squad were together, enjoying themselves, watching and supporting each other while they dropped the subtle days. So while they were having that Coca-Cola that has the tag the squad, it actually got people talking because they said influencing for Pepsi but celebrating with Coke, bad brain. So fans were like, Mshini is not smart enough to know that she's influencing for Pepsi. Why is she holding Coke that has the squad? They're actually showcasing Coke as a brand. And you guys know when you influence for brands, you need to be careful with other brands, especially for a brand you can use as a substitute to the other one. Do you understand? Because Pepsi and Coke are alike. So you can actually go for Pepsi or either go for Coke, something like that. You are not to do a thing as that. So they are calling out Mshini for that. And then they are making jest of them about the gathering. Someone says school is important so that you won't act as a fan. They were actually referring to Mandy. They said Mandy, after the drugs they've been giving her, and yet she actually joined in this scene because it was Mandy and Mshini who were doing the Mbuzi dance, actually. Mshini always take her LS everywhere. What do you mean you have 2.32k fans? Someone says second-hand embarrassment. They should have just say it with their chest that they are sweet fans in Geke, And then someone says she is a starer. It was juice and ice cream. Now it's dance challenge. And someone says they're so effing childish, oh my gosh, and still the same miserable people and gossip you. This is better. You should have seen the one where Mbuzi was saying they took it now, So someone says she wants to start shit this one. They said Mshini has a reason for doing that she is known to stir things up. That's why someone says she is a stirrer. They said she is known to stir things up. Now she did this what's it called, reunion. So as they would have gist, as Muzi Dembuzi was invited at the drive. So there will be a lot of gist to talk about. And then someone says trying to come for sweet Guluva on Father's Day of all day is very crazy and insensitive. Since it is his very first Father's Day, I would drag those cows today. One thing with this head shipper, guys, this one would always impute baby in everything, and this is really getting other fans angry at this point. 4-in-1 is a lot says he denied he said he is a fake baby. He doesn't have feelings for fake babies. People are really crashing out for this particular person. This lady is a lady behind her account who is a stunt shipper. This person was a Kobang shipper. If if you have been deep with me on this channel, you will know that during the Kobang season, this person, I did not drop a cup for this person. This person is always bringing things for the Kobang. Same way this person is doing with Sweetashley right now. So you people will not go hear about Amy, will not go tire. And Demilola says, we will be here, team, friendship formed at an expense of a common enemy. We have seen this movie before. So people say they are just together because of their hate for Sweetashley. Tando says, them doing the dance challenge and calling Mbuzi's name says a lot. Now, I know my normal Mimi would have come now. Do you know what my normal me would have done? You guys, those who know me genuinely would know that what I would have started doing now is to call out on the fans who are making jest of this housemates who gathered together. Right? That is what I would have done. Saying fans, you people should let them be. Does it mean they cannot gather together? Must it be about Sweetashley? That is what my normal me would have done. But do you know why I would not do that? Because I am a very genuine person and I'm a very natural person. It is so obvious to see that these people drop a diss at the Sweetashley. So the reactions coming from fans, I am not blaming you guys at all. They drop a diss on your housemate. It was obvious. So that is why these reactions, I am not going to even blame the fans, because these housemates, they don't want to rest. I think they love the drags. They love the drama that comes with all of this thingy, because they can also have that gathering and not drop a diss. Even if they had conversation, it is not a must to rub it on the camera. That means you guys are showing that they are feeling pain. They are feeling the pain. That is what it is giving. 4-in-1 is a lot. Say them to Judas. Was her car nice? What question did she ask you? Why didn't you decline? And honestly, they are going to have such convo. At this point, with the things they display, with the kind of things they are doing, I am not going to be surprised if they are having that convo. So because of Muzi own up to the Judas title, they are also calling Jojo, who was on that video with him, Jezebel. Okay, SG fan page says, this kind of reunion we saw them during the BB Titan says time. It wouldn't end well, just a matter of time before conversation leaked. We all know who gossiped about who and what they said. And then someone says loudly, they said it's gonna come out later. That is how it happened with the Baby Titan season. And yet the end result was not it at all. But you and I, we know that whatever that is gathered in the name of somebody would always scatter. That was what happened with the friendship with Mshini and Nsuku. The reason why they are not close post show is because the friendship happened that way because they were gathered in the name of Nate and BK. Aside that, they wouldn't have even gotten close. I'll get it from Caro. It says they are crying. This housemate will forever be goated for not as licking their fave. So these are Mshini fans who are happy. They said you all are actually displaying because of this set of housemates do not choose to as lick your fave. But you and I know the truth. This thing has nothing to do with as licking. It has a lot to do with jealousy at this point, if you ask me. Because it is giving payment. It is giving payment at this point. That is all I can say. When a housemate will come and start displaying like this, forget it. It is giving payment. I'll get it from Liema's medulla. It says, Mshini said she invited all the housemates to her place, but unfortunately, some are busy, so people better not feel special like their fave weren't invited deliberately. And this other one says, you know they don't listen. They have already started with their drama. Or they bore me so much, always inserting their faves in Mshini's business. The thing is, how I wish people did not say things. The housemate did not say things about the Sweetashley in a subtle way. This one is a subtle dissing. Then I would have maybe know what to say about this one. But for now, I have nothing to say. Mshini's Stan account says you are doing absolutely amazing this post show. Keep your heads high and heart pure. God's got your back, my love. Exactly, that is all that matters. Keeping your heart pure. It is very important. You see, keeping heart pure, that one, it paves ways, like where you do not expect your door to open for you. That really paves ways so much. But guys, most of your faves are heavy hearted. Their heart is so heavy. Let's be sincere. You know, Mimi, trusting Mimi, she cannot hide her mouth. Most of your faves, their heart is so dirty. So sorry to say. I will get it from Malete. It says her fans better remind her that she is working with DJ Zinton and that is her song. So some people are telling that, oh, all this thing they are dropping on Sweet Guluva, that Shini should actually be reminded that the same DJ Zinton she is working with, that is Her Majesty, right? That she should be aware that if you do not support her song, don't take because of Sweet Guluva and then people are making this on them and then you are letting that happen. You also work with that brand. Anyways, guys, this is a drama going on. What do you think about all of this meeting or this reunion? Let me know what you think in the comment section. You've heard mine. I want to hear yours too, okay, in the comments. I'll see you all pretty soon. Thank you so much for always selling with me. And please do not forget to like and share this video. Bye for now, babies.